Hi everyone. So this pick a card will be about um, whether someone from the past that you are thinking about, if they're coming back, slash should you wait? You know what I mean? As far as time frame, I didn't do any of that just simply because I think when we're too worried about a time frame, then we're kind of stuck on that, and that's like negative, Sometimes we get too caught up in things. So I just, it's simple, yes or no, or even maybe depending. But I did pull out some cards here for the collective, as just far as the whole reading itself. There are three cards, and I will read each one. The first one is karma is on your side. So, you know how some of maybe an ex, or because it is a past lover, maybe it's not even an ex, maybe it's like a friends with benefit situation or something. Maybe they done you wrong in some sort of way, or it could be that your relationship could be karmic. Then next is it's not as if you need anyone, and that is important to remember that we are our own person and we don't need anybody, even though it seems like we may need someone, or we may feel like we need somebody. And lastly, you know what to do. So I think this is basically a confirmation because I feel like you guys already know what to do. So this is the overall energy for the whole collective. Now getting into the reading, this is going to be pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead, think of someone, pause the video if you must, but I will go forward into doing the first pile. Okay, so pile number 1. You guys picked this. So is your past person coming back, slash should you wait for them? You have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Sun card in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and lastly you have more options than you realize. So what this tells me here is I feel like, is your ex coming back? No, not exactly. I feel with the King of Pentacles, it's like your ex feels like you're gonna come back to them. I feel like this ex was a little kind of like narcissistic, or maybe just full of themselves, because just like the King of Pentacles here, they're all about just waiting and knowing that it's going to come back, because they're not making the move here with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is all about movement and traveling, but it's reversed. So they're not headed towards your direction. And with the Sun card in reverse, I don't think they necessarily feel like you make them happy. Like, I feel like the way that this person comes off to me is very like, not gross, I wouldn't say gross, but kind of like off-putting. Like, they definitely are someone that could be controlling, or someone that could be maybe even abusive, if anything. But like, they definitely have you on a leash. Maybe for some of you, I feel like it wasn't even a real relationship. It was maybe like they led you on, they slept with you, they told you they cared for you, but not really, and then they just strung you along, or it was just like weird dynamic, because I feel like they feel like they're in control. So maybe they see you, or maybe the energy you give them is of a person that's like needy, or they just feel like you will come back to them because you've done so in the past. So they're just going to sit there and wait. And as far as you have more option than you realize, I think this is basically like self-love. Realizing that you don't need this person right here. This person seems like not that they don't care. And honestly, they really don't care. They just have like that notion, like, oh, she's going to come back, he's going to come back, or whatever. And they're just like living their life while you're over here moping around. So like, I think So I think you just need to realize, like, hey, you know what? There's other fishes in the ocean, better, like, people out there than this person. And I do feel like it is very, like, karmic, or maybe you have a codependency on this person, and that's why you always go back to them. But I feel, not for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, and I feel like because of that, that's why the universe is basically letting you know, like, hey, don't put your eggs in one basket, because this person ain't it. And I feel like maybe the way that your relationship ended was that of divine timing, because I do feel like the universe is trying to make you realize, like, your worth. If you did come out of, like, a relationship, especially with a narcissist, and maybe you feel like, again, codependency, you need to realize your worth, and you need to realize that there are other people out there that will treat you better. But I feel like, is this person coming back? No, but I think they're waiting for you to come back. So that's what I got for you, pile number one. And if you like this reading, like, subscribe, and until next time, bye. Hello, my pile number two. If you picked the clear quartz, then this is for you. So, is your past person going to come back, and should you wait for them? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like, is this person gonna come back into your life? Oh, and also I forgot, the universe note, which is, what would love do? Okay, so anyways, going back to what I was saying, is this person coming into your life, or should you wait? No, I don't think so, because I do feel like they are the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, moving forward and moving to something else. I don't think I see them coming back with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think they may even be in a relationship right now. And those of you that are stalking and you know they're in a relationship, I think maybe the relationship isn't the best, but I think they're, like, moving forward regardless. They're offering someone love, and if they left you for someone, well, they're not the greatest person. But if they did leave you for someone, again, what would love do? It all comes back whether they left you for someone, whether they're in a relationship, or they just move forward and just isn't coming back. The whole thing, the whole message is, what would love do? This is not love. Love would not leave you for another person. Love would not cheat on you. Love will not just hurry up and get into another relationship, another rebound or whatever. So I feel like they're not coming back. They have someone else that they're interested in. Again, they could have left you for someone, or they could have just had a rebound, or they're seeking someone else and not you at all. Again, I don't feel like they're coming back. And as far as the message that the universe has, again, that's what would love do. You need to realize, what are the qualities of love? Is the qualities of love in this person, or is it something you're projecting? Because at the end of the day, that's what you really need to question yourself. Do I really love this person, or is it that I miss them, or something like that? Because this person here, again, they're moving forward in life. They're moving, I mean, like, maybe if they did cheat on you, you know, karma will always come back or whatnot, but they're moving forward with their relationship or their love life without you. And you need to realize, like, especially if this person was not the healthiest for you, you need to realize exactly what the definition of love is to you, and does that person fit the description? Because if they don't, more than likely you don't know what love would do. You need to sit down and actually reflect and see where it went wrong. Maybe this person did you wrong, maybe you did them wrong, or maybe both ways. But at the end of the day, you need to figure out, what would love do? Would love hurt you? Will love make you feel like you're nothing, like you're dirt? Would love leave you? Would love, you know, leave you on red, you know, for some of us, or whatever the case may be. You need to look at the bad qualities and realize that that's not love. If you have any codependency issues, or if you lack if you lack something that you're searching for in another person, then that's not love either. Love does not put you down. Love doesn't do that. And so I feel like you need to reevaluate your meaning of love, and you need to realize whether you were just in love with a fantasy or the actual person. And I think that's what I got for you. As far as if they're coming back, I don't see it. I'm sorry, but you know what? It's okay, because once you love yourself whole and you understand this person was just a lesson, you could just move on with your life and find somebody better. But that's what I got for you, pile number 2. If you liked it, please comment down below, and also subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose pile number 3, here we are, and we are about to get into it. So, is your person from the past coming back, and should you wait? You've got the 9 of Cups, the Judgment, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Strength card. I like what I'm seeing, pile number 3. So, and for the notes of the universe, you have dwell on what you love. So, I feel with this here, I feel like at first your person from the past, I think for some of you, not all of you, but I feel like they've been stalking real hard, and I think they're like here with the 9 of Cups. Like, you see how mad they are? They are pissed. You know why? Because they thought you were gonna be over here just clingy and just wanting them back, for the most part, not all of you again. And then no, like, they completely misjudged you here with Judgment. And with the Strength card, you're actually doing better than them in some sort of way. Maybe you're having more fun than them. Maybe you're going out. Maybe you're dressing up. Maybe you got like a raise or a promotion, or you changed jobs, or something happened with you that they are low-key mad about. Like, they are like really mad. They're like in their feelings, pile number 3. They are like, I don't know what you've done. And especially with dwell on what you love, that's what you've been doing, pile number 3. You've been focusing on yourself, and it's showing now. And because it's showing, are they going to come back? Yeah, they are. And you know why? Because they're going to want to get that strength right here. They're going to want to, like, it's like the energy that you have, because it is the Strength card. I don't know if some of you guys are Leos or whatnot, but even if you don't, you have that persona of like, you're of a Leo, where for some reason it just radiates. And maybe it's all in their head or whatever, but they feel as though like you're radiating this like love and this just like happiness. And they're mad because they're missing out. They thought you were going to be over here all sad and lonely, pile number 3. They thought you were going to grieve and cling on to them. And maybe you were sad, but you know what? You didn't show it to them. You didn't give them that satisfaction. And because of that, they're going to come back, because they're going to want to have that piece of love that you have, that they wanted, that they thought you were going to be desperate, and they thought you were going to be hurt. But at the end of the day, they're looking sad, because they have all these cups here, but yet they don't have you. And it's weird and twisted how people are, but in this case, I really do feel like they didn't want you, and they more than likely broke up with you, and they thought you were going to be sad, and you weren't. Or maybe you were for a little bit, and maybe you begged for a little bit, but then you turned that around, and you were like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on me. I'm tired of this person. I'm gonna do me. And now that you don't even want them, or or maybe it seems like you don't want them, now they want you. Now they want a piece of that whatever you have, that energetic love or that energetic vibration that you just radiate, that they just want. And they are definitely gonna come back. They're a little bit stubborn as far as like coming back, but they're going to for sure, because they are really mad. Pile number 3, they are mad, and they want you to basically want them. And at some point they are going to come and reach out to you and be like, hey, and that's totally up to you, pile number 3, whether or not you really want to associate with him. That's totally up to you. But just know that they are hating low-key, and they do want you back. So whatever you're doing, pile number 3, it's working. So if you like this reading, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And until next time, bye, you guys. Okay, last but not least, my pile number 4. If you picked this, we are about to see if your past lover or love or person of interest is going to come back, and should you wait. So you have the 6 of Pentacles, the Star card, and the 2 of Cups, as well as notes from the universe which says, pucker up, buttercup. So pile number 4, based off of these cards, I would want to say it's a very, very strong yes, similar to pile number 3, except a little different. This is because this person themselves thought that the grass is greener on the other side. They thought that, like, maybe they were giving someone else attention, or maybe they left you for someone else, or maybe they just didn't want to be held down and they wanted to be single, and so they over there living their life, whatever, or at least it seems like that. But deep down inside, they're realizing that the grass isn't always greener, that the idea that they had for themselves, or whatever they were chasing after, wasn't the best. And here they're starting to realize it with the Star card, and they're starting to realize, like, damn, I let a good person go. Because again, maybe it was someone giving them attention that they felt you weren't giving them, or maybe, you know, they just wanted hoes, like, same thing, well, not same thing, but maybe they just wanted to be like a little player or whatnot. And because of that, they went out, they did their own thing, and now they're realizing, like, damn, I'm lonely. I remember when this person used to do this, and I remember, like, basically reflecting on everything. And I think they are gonna come back for sure, because here with the 2 of Cups, 2 people coming together again, I do feel like they feel as though, like, you're the only person that gets them. They have, like, this very strong connection to you, and it's kind of like it took them leaving you, or it took them doing their own thing, or maybe you broke up with them, maybe you were tired of their shit and you were just like, whatever. And then so they started hoeing around, they started being players or whatever, and then they realized, like, you know what, damn, like, I should have never done that. I really miss this person. And I think when they come back, I think they have changed. They have had self-reflection of some sort. If they weren't giving you enough attention, they're going to start giving you more attention. If they were being unfair or unfaithful, they're going to start being more faithful, and they're just gonna be more in check with themselves, because they really do feel like you are their soulmate, pile number 4. And as far as pucker up, buttercup, I mean, do I really need to explain? Like, it's basically like they're just attracted to you. They magnetically just want to be with you. They can't help themselves. I think they think about you a lot. Like, I think maybe they're over here watching pick a cards too, for all you know. But yeah, they're definitely coming back, and they're gonna come back strong. I don't think, like, maybe for some of you it'll be soon. But as far as I do think they're gonna have time. They're going to have time for themselves as far as reflection goes, because they want to make sure, one, they're scared of rejection, and two, they want to make sure that you would want them back, especially if you were the one to break up with them or something like that. But yeah, pile number 4. I mean, if that's what you want, hey. If not, make sure to block them. But yeah, that's what I got. If you like this reading, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next, pick a card. Bye, you guys.